Freehold or condo? What's the right fit for you? The terms freehold and condo are thrown around all the time, but a lot of you may not know what those actually mean. Today I'm going to be going over the differences between a freehold home and a condominium. There are positives and negatives for both of these, and a lot of it depends on your personality and really what position you're in your life. So after I've talked about a few of the differences, hopefully you can make an informed decision on which one is right for you. What's going on, friends? Matt Carter here, coming to you today with a topic that a lot of you have probably heard a lot about, but you may not know the difference between the two terms. So today I'm going to be talking about the difference between freehold homes and condominiums. There's a lot of different ways you can own real estate. Freehold and condominiums are two of the most popular by far. Today, I'm going to break down the difference between the two so that when you go to make your next purchase, you can make an informed decision. If this is your first time here, thanks for stopping by. Make sure you like, subscribe, and hit that notification button so that you don't miss any of my videos coming up in the future. All right, let's get into it. First one we're going to start with today is freehold. Now, freehold is most likely what you think of when you're buying a home. It's the most simple and most straightforward way that you can own real estate and has the least restrictions on it as possible. With freehold ownership, you own the actual parcel of land that the building's on and all the structures that are on that land. It allows you the most freedom in what you want to do with your property, of course, adhering to the zoning and bylaws for your city, which we'll get to in another video. There are very few restrictions with freehold properties, and you are responsible for all the maintenance on the building and the land around it. Freehold ownership is one of the most common ways you can purchase property, and the vast majority of the homes that you see on the market are freehold properties. While freehold is the most straightforward, getting into condominiums, there's a few more rules and regulations surrounding ownership in a condominium. With condos, you own a unit on a parcel of land and you share common elements with all of the other people on that land, part of the condominium corporation. Generally, condominiums are part of an apartment-style building, but they can also be townhomes in complexes, as well as another form called vacant land condos, which I'll get into a little bit later. With condos, as opposed to freehold, you're only responsible for your own unit within your walls. All of the maintenance and all of the grounds outside of your unit is covered by the condominium corporation, which is usually run by a property management company. Now, every month you're going to pay into condo fees, which are going to cover those common elements such as maintenance to the property, the landscaping, the parking, trash removal, you name it. There's a whole bunch of things included on that list. So although you have to pay those condo fees every month, the beauty of it is it's a relatively low maintenance way of owning property, because any of those expenses that come up outside of your four walls, like the roof, windows, doors, are all covered by the condominium corporation. On the flip side of this, if you did want to make any changes to the exterior of your building, there are pretty strict restrictions on what you can and can't do to the outside appearance of your unit or your building. Within every condo, you're going to find a status certificate. This is where you're going to find all those rules, regulations, bylaws, any restrictions that may be on your condo, so that if you did want to make any of those changes, you understand what you can and you can't do. It's super important that if you're going to go buy a condo, that you review that status certificate to understand what you can and can't do before making that purchase. A lot of the time, the listing agent will have that status certificate available to you, so make sure you, your agent, and your lawyer all have a chance to review that certificate before making a purchase. Going off of condo ownership, we have something called vacant land condos, which is like freehold and condominium combined. Vacant land condos are generally detached homes that are being newly built and are on a private road. These homes are part of a condo corporation, like a traditional condo, but are being built on a private road that may or may not become a part of a municipality in the future. Usually with vacant land condos, the restrictions are a little bit looser, as you would see with a traditional condominium, and also you're responsible for the exterior of your home as well. The last type of ownership I'm going to be talking about today is co-op ownership. It's really similar to condo ownership, but except for owning a unit within a condominium, you own a share of a building altogether. Like condo owners, co-op owners will pay the common element fees and also must abide by the rules and restrictions set out by that condominium corporation. One interesting thing about the co-op, as opposed to a traditional condo, is when you go to buy or sell your share, The new prospective buyer must go through an application process, and the co-op board must approve or deny that new buyer. While there are more ways to own property in Ontario, these are by far the most common ones that we see. If you're looking for any more information on any of these types of ownership, make sure you get in touch with me so you can make the most informed decision possible. Hopefully this information has been helpful for you, so until next time, make sure you like, hit that subscribe button, and also get notified for any new videos coming up in the future.